channel. My name is Madison and thanks for joining us today. Today we'll be doing my first segment of Bake With Me. I'm so excited. I love baking and during this quarantine time I've been baking like crazy and I've had such a sweet tooth lately, which is so not me, but I found these really good looking dessert bars on Pinterest. They're coconut sugar cookie bars. They're from the blog post or blog website like Mother Like Daughter. I just found them on Pinterest, but I'll link the recipe below. I've never made this before, so this will kind of be like trial and error. We'll see how it goes. The ingredients are pretty minimal, but yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so what you're going to need for the bars are 2.5 cups of flour. I use 2 cups of all-purpose flour and a half cup of whole wheat flour. That's just because I didn't know we only had 2 cups of all-purpose flour, but it should be fine. They'll just might be a little bit darker in color. Then you're going to need ½ teaspoon each of baking powder and salt. I just put it here to get it ready. A cup of white sugar. You're going to need vanilla extract and coconut extract. We're using vanilla flavor because I broke. We're going to need 1 egg, some sour cream, and some coconut oil. And I know this is very big and extra, but you just need a ½ cup. Alright, make sure you put your apron on because 1, they're really cute, and 2, we don't want to get stuff all over our clothes. Okay, so the first thing it says is to preheat your oven to 375 degrees. So I can't do that without looking. Alright, so that is heating up. The next thing it says is in a medium-sized bowl we need to combine our flour, baking powder, and salt and set aside. So don't worry, my hands are clean. Just pouring this in here without making a mess. Alright, now that every single person in my family has come into the kitchen, I just added the flour to this bowl, and then now I'm adding the salt and baking powder, and it says to combine it. So I'll mix that up with this spoon that is stained from jam I made that was really good. So we're just combining this, and then it says to set aside. Alright, so now it says to cream the sugar and coconut oil together. So I just added a cup of sugar and a ½ cup of coconut oil. And we need to make sure the coconut oil is a little bit softened. But I always leave mine out at room temperature, so it's soft enough. And I'm just using this KitchenAid stand mixer with a paddle attachment, but you could just use a hand mixer. It would probably work fine. So all we're going to do is put that on, lock it, and cream it, and wait for about 3 minutes. Alright, so this has been creaming for a little bit. Once it was mixed in, I just sped it up 1 little notch, and then it should look like this. Alright, so now that it has creamed for a few minutes, we're going to add in the rest of the wet ingredients, which is 1 egg, our vanilla and coconut extracts. This smells so good. It's just 1 teaspoon each, and I just combine them to make it easier. And then we're going to need 2 tablespoons of sour cream. So just scooping it out, make sure it's flat. Guess we're going to have to use our hands. Sour cream grosses me out so much. I think it's because it's more watery. Does sour cream gross anyone else out? Let me know, so I'm not the only one. I also never get sour cream like on my tacos or anything. Alright, so now that that is added, we're just going to mix it just like this. Alright, so now that we finished mixing in our wet ingredients, I just mix these by hand. You could probably use the stand mixer, but I just feel like it's easier to know when it's done. What am I saying? The recipe says to add in the flour slowly while stirring. So I'm just going to add in a little bit at a time, just because I don't have 5 hands. So anyways, we can just chat while I'm mixing. I thought this was going to be a really good light spring dessert. I've been craving the coconut dessert because I just feel like it's the perfect thing to eat when it's starting to warm up. Does everyone like coconut? I know like people like are very opinionated about their coconut. Alright, so I just finished mixing it on the flour. As you can see, it's a little bit floury still and still crumbly, which is what the recipe said it should look like. So now we're going to put it in the pan. Alright, so now I'm just greasing a glass 9x13 inch pan. I think it's 9x13 inch. Can't imagine it being anything else. And the recipe does call for a 9x13 inch. So I just dumped everything in. I don't really have to narrate some of this stuff. I guess you all can just see. And then I'm just going to use my hands, my clean hands, to squish it all out. Smells really good, and I did take a little taste, and it did taste very good. So now we're going to put it in our 375 degree oven for, it says 14 to 15 minutes, but here's a little trick. I always set the timer like 2 minutes less than the lowest it says, because you never know how fast your oven is going to cook compared to other people's. So now let's go make the frosting. Alright, our coconut sugar cookie bars are in the oven, and now we're going to make our coconut frosting for on top. So all you need are some shredded coconut. We're using baking shredded coconut, but you could use pretty much any kind. This kind's just sweetened. And then you need some butter. You're going to need 5 tablespoons. You're going to need some powdered sugar. It says 4 cups. And then you're going to need 3 tablespoons milk, 1 tablespoon vanilla extract, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then all you're going to do is mix it in, everything together except for the coconut. And then when it's all mixed, you're just going to fold in the coconut. So let's do it. The bars out of the oven. They look really good. They took a little bit longer. I think we added 4 minutes, so like maybe 16 minutes total. Now I'm just finishing up stirring the frosting. I did have to add like 2, maybe 1.5 more tablespoons of milk, just because it wasn't as thin as I wanted it to be. And now I'm just folding in the coconut flakes. Looks really good, smells really good. Now all you have to do is wait for the bars to completely cool, and then we'll lay the frosting on top, and then we'll give you guys another update. Alright, so we have finished our frosting, and we have finished waiting for the bars to cool down. So now we're just going to top the frosting on top. And I did try a taste test, and the frosting is so good. And now we just have to flatten it out. You all have fun. If you want to bake as well, it looks really good, and I can't wait to taste it. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Oh.
Yeah, tell everyone how bad it is while I'm filming this.
Sorry. Oh, why would you do that? Are we done with the tripod?
Yeah.
Now time for my dessert. The leftover frosting.